welcome to Pint-Sized OCR, the only podcast in the world dedicated to junior obstacle course racing and produced by UK OCR. And here's your hosts, Libby Joyce and Finlay Greenleaf.
'Twas the night before Pint-Sizemas. No sound could be heard, no other podcasts in the house. Just the two hosts chatting away as we got closer to Christmas Day. So relax and enjoy with holiday cheer as another episode of Pint-Sized OCR is here.
It's our Christmas, our last one of the year.
Yeah, Christmas special. Here we go.
So sadly, it's going to be a short one today because we were trying to think of things to talk about.
It's the off season, isn't it? It's a little dry patch in terms of
and nothing
exciting.
was really coming to our brains about what we should talk about. But then we thought for the new year we have a really big a really big podcast that we have an idea for, which we will do.
Yeah.
But yeah, last
Today,
one of 2024.
Yeah, bit of a recap kind of thing, getting everything all wrapped up, ending off the year before we look forward to 2025 with, well, a lot of exciting stuff to come in the junior world. So yeah, really exciting.
It's going to be good. I reckon we should probably start. Should we start off with that because it's big news?
Well, next year, the big news. The big news.
Big news.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, Spartan have had a post gone out saying that there's going to be a Spartan Kids European Championships next year at London West.
It is London West on the 18th of May.
See,
I didn't want to say anything because I said big news. I was worried we're thinking about different bits of news. So I didn't want to commit to saying it was the Spartan European Championships. It came about different things. So I'm glad I'm correct. We're thinking about the same big news. So yes, London West, 18th of May.
London West, 18th of May. There is going to be the first ever Spartan Kids European Championships.
There's two age categories as well, which is perfect.
2 age categories, which is going to be good. Which I'm excited to see how it goes. So
yeah. So I believe the age caps are 9 to 11 and 12 to 14, which are quite good as well. It's quite a small age category, which in a good way, obviously. Hopefully, more competitors out there, and also quite fair, I think, for each age. And it'll be a real good competition, and certainly interesting to see athletes from around Europe, but also, of course, our own British athletes go for a European title.
Yeah.
And then also have the honour to be able to host this European Championship. It'll be really exciting to see.
And the first one ever.
Exactly that. And for us to be able to host that is a really, really nice experience. So it should be exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be good. But yeah, so obviously we've got that. And hopefully we'll have some more things come out for the juniors, which will be nice, hopefully.
Yeah. But one thing I think we are forgetting that obviously had a big junior appearance was also the 100 metre most recently, the British Championships in Birmingham. And that was a junior takeover, in my opinion. I think that's especially true of 100 metre because it's so new and developed. It's really important for these young audiences. And Libby's laughing at me right now. I haven't made any slip-ups here. But I hope she'll explain what she's laughing at in a second.
Please say Birmingham again.
Birmingham. So my accent apparently is a bit disturbing here. Birmingham. 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 What do you want from me
Birmingham.
Birmingham. Birmingham. This is my accent. I apologise.
Birmingham.
This is my... Birmingham.
Carry on because
No. We need to get to the bottom of this. Birmingham. Is that what we want to hear?
Birmingham.
No. Birmingham. I'll go with that. We're not changing that. Birmingham. You'd think I'd be able to say a simple city name, but I can't, and this is this is a trouble for me. Anyway, Birmingham is where
I can't be.
Right. Let's forget about my accent and the way I speak and focus on the juniors and everyone at the 100 metre British Championships. Like I was saying, because it's quite a young thing, the 100 metre. We're seeing a lot of juniors involved with it and a lot of the youth taking over, which is really exciting to see. And that's especially true in the championship itself, because in the elites, we saw, of course, Oliver Addy take second place and also Jack Andrews take first place. So two really young athletes absolutely shining on the elite stage and, well, showing everyone how it's done and showing what future the 100-meter has.
Yeah, their race was really close as well.
Mm.
Like, really close. But
And what
yeah,
was,
go
sorry,
on.
I'm just prod in here because I obviously sadly wasn't at the 100 meters. I almost said where it was, but I held my tongue there. Could have been laughed at again. I wasn't at the venue. Let's say that instead.
You weren't at the NEC.
No, that's better. Yes, thank you. I wasn't in the vicinity of the venue, the NEC. Yes. What was it like in terms of atmosphere, in terms of the race itself, in terms of the 100-meter course? I heard it wasn't the exact similarity to the official one. What was it all like overall?
Overall, I think it was really, really good. I
Mm-hmm.
think because I marshaled, so I didn't. Well, I did run. I did the team race with Lauren and Josh, and then
Mm-hmm.
Emmy. So we did a team race together, which was really, really fun. And the way they did it as well was really good and was really interesting because obviously when we've seen relays, we've seen them do like one does 25 meters, 25 meters, 25 meters, 25 meters. Whereas when they got to the finals, semi-finals, and all of that, they did one person did 50 meters, and when one person got to the top, they held a flag up. So another person at the
Mm-hmm.
start went again.
Yeah.
So all four people did 50 meters instead of 25.
Yeah.
I thought that was really good because it means you're a little bit more on edge because if someone didn't hold their flag up right, the person at the start wouldn't be able to see it properly.
Yeah.
So I thought the way they did it was really good. And I think overall it was ran really, really well.
Yeah. I'm gonna say something now. I don't. Some people might agree, some might disagree with it, but I think the 100-meter relay should always be. Everyone does every obstacle apart from the wall at the end, the inverted wall, which is only done by the last person. And what happens is first, second, third, all do 100-meter. They turn around and sprint back and tag the next person in. I think that'll be well intense and it's
You
so
got to think
exciting.
which would be good, but then you got to think where on earth are the marshals going to stand?
Marshals, they can have just a little more space, widen it out a little bit more. Just
Mm,
have they can go around the outside of the marshals, I assume. Have a
mm,
less sharp of a turn, just hook round,
yeah,
bomb it down. The only issue is that
bomb it down.
is sprinting on either a very hard floor or on mats to slow them down. But that's just me trying to think health wise. Either way, I think that'd be really entertaining. But obviously, it
Yeah.
sounds like even in that format, it was very, very entertaining anyway, which is great to hear. But yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good event, I think.
Mm-hmm. There's
But
obviously
yeah,
a lot of juniors there as well. Talk about obviously in the
yes, there
elite,
was.
but I'm quickly just scanning through this on the list. There was youth female, youth male, and junior. I think the largest out of them was the youth male, which had 8 go into
Yes.
the finals. I think there, and yeah, overall really good attendance from the youth. I think we saw a lot of pentathletes there. Libby's looking at me funny now.
You
Have I
mean
got?
semi-finals?
I'm reading off the BOS post that said
Because
qualified into
finals.
finals.
Oh,
I'm reading off the post, so I'm going to assume that's correct. They all say qualified into finals. I assume the final
maybe
rounds it means.
I was gonna say.
That's what it
'Cause
just I'm
finals. I was gonna say finals. I swear it's only four that goes through.
I don't know. It just says on there. But I say as you all
Eight
know,
of
I'm
them
not a 100-meter
qualified.
expert. Yes, yeah, so it says qualified into finals. I don't
So
point
go.
being
So eight of them qualified to go run to get to the finals.
I don't know. The words just say qualified into finals. I think we're overthinking it a little, but I don't know. Point being, there's a lot of
Anywho,
juniors.
there was a lot of them, and then there was quite a few that managed to qualify to go to the final to get into
Yeah,
the finals.
there's a couple of pentathletes there as well, I think, which was quite
Mm,
interesting for them going ahead and dipping their toe into the water.
yeah, I'm going a little bit away from juniors now at the moment, just for this one thing. But one thing I did love to watch was when they had the para athletes. They
Hmm.
had a group of different para athletes, so people who are on wheelchairs come and do a 100-meter relay. And I was helping out on filming at this point and watching it and watching them how they get over the balance beam by just their arms and then shuffling across on their bum to then get back into their wheelchair to carry on going was so cool to watch.
Yeah.
And I think the way you were watching them work with each other as well
Mm-hmm.
And the amount of people that came to watch as well was so good.
Yeah. It sounds like it was a really good time, and yeah, great event. Hopefully, see more of it in the future in the UK. We've heard rumours about certain places setting up 100-meter courses, the official one, of course. I think that'd be really good to see, because I think we're seeing a trend where the best countries in the world at the 100-meter have this course, and we need that in the UK, I think. And hopefully, what just happened at that 100-meter is showing the world and showing the rest of Great Britain that we need that somewhere. So yeah, it was really, really good and looked really strong. A good time in a certain city in the Midlands of England, which I'm not going to say the name of.
It was a good event at the NEC.
Yes, that's probably a better way of saying it. Not that certain city in the Midlands. Yeah.
Birmingham. Birmingham.
No, that's a very American. I'm not saying it the American way. This is just the way I speak. I cut things out of words. How do you say it? Birmingham?
Birmingham.
Birmingham.
There you go. Birmingham.
I have to change my mouth that though. I have to think about it too much. It's just Birmingham to me.
It did make me. It was quite funny because obviously, people know that I'm up north quite a fair bit. I'm not like Newcastle and all of that, but they didn't realise how close I lived to it.
What, Newcastle?
No, to the NEC in Birmingham.
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 So I've got to say, I say them all with an accent. That's how it works.
Because I only live 36 minutes away
from Birmingham.
Yeah.
Yeah. I say everything with accent, you know. Newcastle's Newcastle. I say it in their voice. I say it like I'm Ant and Dec. A weird one is I struggle to say. Oh, I'm really struggling now. Ireland.
Oh, here we go.
I can't. I say Ireland. I say Ireland. Yeah, I say Ireland every time by accent.
What?
I don't know why I do it.
Ireland. Ireland.
Ireland. No, see, I can't not. I know we're getting off subject here a little.
You have to put it in the accent.
And the thing is, I go there and I think people think I'm taking the mick out of them, but I'm not. I just really struggle. I don't know why I do it. I put on the accent. But Birmingham, there you go.
There you go.
That's a chapter closed.
Yep.
Finley can't speak, and you all know that.
Okay. Now, got a very excited Christmas spirit coming.
Yeah, we've got a lot of Christmas stuff to discuss. We'll get to that in a bit. If am I going to regret that? You guys will see what we're talking about in a bit. But for now, we'll try to get more of a Christmas spirit. I guess I'll say this is a Christmas special. Coming up literally as a gift for you guys, hopefully. But yeah, Christmas vibes.
Yeah.
Have you got your juniors' Christmas presents yet? Well, I hope so, because this is coming out very close to Christmas. But if you haven't,
very close.
There's plenty of other things though that could potentially be for their juniors. Like, for example, if anyone's seen Rumble Fitness, they've got the Rumble Junior Season Pass, which includes the Rumble Trophy and 3 different junior training days at Rumble. I believe that's £99. I want to say, might have to check that. But yeah, that's a great OCR themed gift. Maybe race tickets as well, where everyone loves going to a race. Maybe get your juniors some race tickets. Maybe some nice new shoes, like the VJ Light Speeds are my favourite. I know, Libby, you prefer is it the Maxes you prefer?
The Max 2s.
Yeah, Light Speeds for me.
Max 2s, or no, I have to say my favourite VJ shoes are the Sparks. They are a good shoe. They are such a good shoe. And they're bright orange as well, which I really like.
VJ Light Speeds for me.
So. Yeah, but they're white.
I know they're white, but they're rapid, and that's what I like.
That's the thing. They are comfy. I'm not gonna lie, they are comfy. But I can only wear them for a certain amount of time before they start hurting me. But they are comfy. So like when I'm like walking around the event village, I'll wear them then.
Yeah. Event village, I'll put a pair of sliders on. You got to rock the sliders. That's another thing. Sliders. Anything, race gear, anything for your junior at Christmas to help them. There you go. Sliders, yes. The amount of you see, there's a picture from
flip flops.
Flip flop, no. If you go to there's an old photo I think of Challenge Cup podium, and it's me, Ollie, and I feel really bad. I can't remember who else it is. And you still laugh about flip flops, aren't you? And there's 3 of us on the podium. It's the junior podium, and it's just me laughing my head off because we're both in sliders, and Ollie's just looking disappointed because he hasn't got a pair. So Don't be like Ollie about his
I thought you were about
sliders.
to. I thought you were about to say that they were both in trainers and I was in flip flops.
No, I was in sliders, and I feel really bad. I can't remember who else was on the podium, but there was two of us both in sliders, and Ollie was just looking at us, and there's this photo of him just looking in disgust at our sliders, and we just laugh our heads off. So don't be like Oliver Addy. Get a pair of sliders and rock them on the podium. There you go. Get your juniors a pair of sliders, get them a pair of
Don't be like
VJs,
Olivia.
shoes, race tickets. There's so much you can get that is OCR themed. at this point.
Ben, we're forgetting about one event that happened at the weekend.
Ah, yes, we haven't come to that. Yes, that was a great event as well. Talking about obviously,
That was a fun day.
yes. We are talking about Jacks, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Good. I'm worried. I'm going to say
Don't
something
worry.
different. Yes, we are on the same page here,
Yeah,
everyone.
Field
we
Fit.
are. We are wide awake. Yes, down at Field Fit. Wow. Yeah, we haven't mentioned that. I think we really should because that was an incredible day.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
Mm.
I think they've really, really, and obviously Jack, but they really helped like put it together for the last one. It was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
But I think it wasn't really, obviously it was a race, but I think it was more like a fun kind of thing.
Oh yeah, I think everyone
Like
had a really, really good time.
no one was like properly like, oh, we've got to go for it and all of this.
Well, Ramsey, I'll tell you what, he came out with some steam.
Yeah.
He was flying. I'll be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, Ollie wasn't. Ollie was just walking.
Supposed to praise the juniors here, Livy. That's our job, not to shame them. Do you know our job? Supposed to highlight their achievements, not tell them when they're slacking.
Yeah, but then you and Harry just ran off from me and left me.
But we were having fun.
Yeah, but I'm not that quick.
Our fun is going quick. That's what we enjoy.
I just got left.
But yeah, really special occasion.
No, it was really good.
Yeah, so there's a big junior attendance there as well. Everyone seemed to really enjoy it. So
I wonder when this is coming out, when this might go out. Oh, Magic goes out on Ollie's birthday.
oh no, because if it comes out on Ollie's birthday, it's got you shaming him there and me laughing at him not having a pair of sliders in that old photo. So let's hope not. Let's really hope not. And if Ollie, if you are listening to this, Gemma, viewers, or anyone's listened to this related to the Addy family, I'm dearly sorry for anything that me and Libby have said that could possibly be seen as insulting. But happy birthday! So there you go.
I can't breathe.
So there you go.
You remember when he was talking about him coming on again? We should have had him on.
Oh no, we're not bringing Ollie on just for a roast of him and just to insult the British 100-meter number 2 at already such a young age. We do not do that. To one of our very good young talents we have in the country. We apologise to Ollie for anything that might have been said. Livy's lost the plot now. You guys obviously can't see, but she's got her head on the wall, laughing her head off. So
I can't breathe.
yes, but there you go. Slight detours once more.
Apart from that, it was a really good race.
Oh, you're almost back,
God.
yeah?
Yeah, I'm back.
You're back. Good. That's good to hear. But yeah, exactly. That was really nice as well. What else is Christmassy? I'm trying to think. How do we make this more Christmassy? We need like
Well,
12,
I wonder how.
12 days of OCR Christmas like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
What?
So,
I'll tell you what. 12 days of OCR Christmas. Do you know what there wouldn't be in that?
go on.
A medal. There wouldn't be a medal.
Oh, here we go.
Sorry. If we're doing this in the year, that has got to be in our bit of a recap, the medal situation.
Yeah.
Certainly a highlight.
Let me think. Who went and got a medal the weekend after it went out?
You're on about Tough Mudder.
I wonder who that was, Finn.
Are you on about Tough Mudder?
I wonder who got a medal after the podcast went out.
And was I a fun runner there? Yes, I was. Yes, I was a fun runner. I was not racing competitively, which is my point.
What did I say?
What did you say? I don't know. I can't remember.
I said that medals are great for the fun runners, juniors, and some adult race. I love a medal.
And I was a fun runner there. I was having great fun.
Exactly. So who got a medal?
But me, when I was a fun runner, not an elite. I was having a great time. But
what else is on our highlights?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think. A lot has happened for the juniors this year.
I'm now just start thinking about 12 Days OCR Christmas, if that ever existed. You're thinking of lyrics now.
Don't say you've got to think of lyrics.
I'm lying to everyone. I've written a 12 Days OCR Christmas. All right, people. Does that make you happy? I spent my time writing a 12 Days of OCR Christmas.
To be fair, it didn't take that long. But don't say. I wonder if that could make a song out the top. No way you could
Did
make
you
it
say
out
it
the top
didn't
of your
take
head.
long? I put my heart and soul into this. I took time to care.
Come on then, let's hear it. I know everyone
Jesus.
else would want to hear it.
Everyone knows me as such a great singer, don't they? Oh, Jesus, man. Oh, I've set myself up here. Right.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to take myself. I'm gonna mute myself because otherwise I'm gonna start laughing and coughing.
That's great. All right, everyone. Seems like it's down to me then. 12 Days OCR Christmas on the. I don't know how it begins. On the 12 days of OCR Christmas, OCR gave to me 12 rigs for climbing, 11 ropes traversing, 10 sprint finishes, 9 penalty loops, 8 sandbags to carry, 7 runners running, 6 pairs of shoes, 5 wins for Russell Walsh, 4 mud claws, 3 bands for keeping, 2 major championships, and 1 bell at the end of a rig. Jesus, man.
You guys, because you can't see how Finn was pulling himself backwards because he couldn't breathe.
I couldn't breathe. No, everyone, if you want to know my dedication to the OCR world and to an OCR Christmas, you've just heard that.
I reckon we need to do it again. I'll get it on video and we can post it on the Instagram.
We got to get like an album cover and everything. We're gonna set up a whole OCR Christmas album. Yeah.
Oh my god. Yes.
What else could you have? What else do you do? Last Rigmas, I don't know. What else could you do? I'll try to be innovative here, but I don't know. Point being,
oh my god, we can do a Christmas OCR nativity.
How would that? What? We're clutching at straws here. I think very, very much we're clutching at straws. Yeah, maybe it's. But yeah.
Gosh.
There you go, an OCR Christmas for all of you at home. My gift to you is the gift of my awful singing and terrible lyrical work. And I think, although Libby, you were listening, obviously I was singing, I can't tell. Did I say Russell Walsh or Wussell Walsh? Did I do it again?
I can't remember.
I think I called him a W again. Russell, I'm sorry. That's another time now. For those, that's another highlight, really, the 3K championship. I mean, I remember commentating on that. And I got so I don't know if you've seen that. I got so exhausted I couldn't say Russell, so I went Wussell Walsh, and I couldn't. I turned into
little child.
Who's the? Someone's have to correct me here. The comedian who can't pronounce his R's. Point being, I turned into him and went Wussell instead of Russell. It could be. Yes, there is, and we're gonna go down another rabbit hole here, aren't we? Because I can't remember his name.
You get to search up comedians that can't pronounce R's.
I might have to, yes. But the point being, that was another big highlight, I think. Obviously I wasn't racing then, but
I'm not gonna lie.
Just being there.
Watching that on a live feed was the best thing ever. You went into proper podcast mode.
I know, I took great pride in that. It is Jonathan Ross. There you go, that's what I was talking about. Jonathan Ross is who I turned into for a second, I believe. Hopefully I've got that right. But yeah, yeah, I went proper commentary mode for that, and yeah, I love that. Yeah. It's one of my highlights of the year. Obviously, it's not on the podcast, but still, I think it's a big highlight. And obviously, in that time, obviously, I was recording the adults, but also got some of the juniors as well, and watch them fly around the 3K course. I think that was a big highlight of the year if we go into, especially in the junior world, because they were sharing the day with the adult 3K. So they had a big kind of atmosphere and audience, and it certainly wasn't easy as well because they got the same rigs as the adults. So it was definitely a challenge, and it showed the best of the best in junior OCR in the UK. So definitely another big highlight, I think, of the year.
Yeah, I think this year for the juniors has been good, and I think next year will be hopefully better.
Well, that's the hope, isn't it? We slowly keep improving. to the point where we're up to I'd say a certain standard, because we'll be honest. Obviously, there's highs and lows. Some things go amazingly in OCR, but obviously we're not a major sport in terms of big leagues, as we all know. So there's always space for improvement, and I think especially for us there is. So that hope is we do keep gaining and improving. So yeah, but definitely the 3K OCR Championship was one of those signs of things that definitely worked well and things we hope to see in the future. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And, another, I'm looking through my list now of things we need to say, because I don't think that's very, very that's all right. Another thing that's very, very important. It's one of those winter colds seems Libby's come under here. But yes.
Don't. It has been awful.
Mm-hmm. Oh well. Anyway.
A whole week.
The whole week.
A whole week of hardly
Christmas.
any training.
That's a rough time. That's me at Christmas though. Training goes out the window. Mince pies go in.
I love training in the winter. It's because there's no one out really, so it's all quiet.
So mine's a mince pie relay. That's what I do. Am I a club? We do a.
It also means I can have my music on, and I'll listen to our playlist we're gonna make.
Oh no! You hear me just say no there. I don't know I can sing that again. There you go. But yeah, so that's the difference between us. I like my mince pies. Libby likes training hard in the winter. But there you go. We're out of control here. But I'm going to once again try to help the juniors here and not hinder my own credibility as a host. Hopefully, I can keep my job after this, after it seems like I can't pronounce names of countries or cities, and also it seems like I can't train properly. But I'm going to try and bring back my credibility.
What did you say countries for?
Because I couldn't say Ireland either, and I'm doing it again. Right, let's go back. Let's keep our credibility as one of the well-liked podcasts, but also a helpful podcast that gives information. And with that, before Libby keeps dying, I'm going to carry us on to junior training days in the next year, which obviously are very important, especially for some of the major champs coming up, such as Portugal or Sweden. So I've got a couple dates for 2025. So adults, mark your calendars. Kids, nag your adults to mark their calendars. And let's get into it. 8th of March 2025 at the Fit IQ Tunnel. There's a lovely junior training day. On the 15th of March, there is a training day at Rumble Fitness. Whilst on the 3rd of May, the Fit IQ Tunnel has a race simulation, which will be really, really good. And then on the 7th of June, returning to Rumble for a Euros prep. And on the 15th of June, PT Barn have race-ready training. 9th of August, Rumble, this time for Worlds preparation. And then the 26th of August, PT Barn with some more race-ready training. And also, correct me if I'm wrong, people, but I do believe those Rumble dates are included as a part of the Rumble Junior Season Pass with the Rumble Trophy, which I mentioned earlier, which is obviously a really, really great deal, especially with that Euros and Worlds prep, which would be very, very key for our junior athletes. So there you go.
Yeah. I'm hoping that I can get to this. Not obviously, but hopefully I can go bring Jess along, get Jess to them, go with her. And
yeah. And of course,
the juniors.
Three of I'd say the best places to train, of course. Rumble with Dave and the whole crew being so reliable, incredible training, and obviously Scotty at the PT Barn and Lou and Shy at the tunnel. So many incredible athletes there, so many great training facilities. So definitely recommended for our juniors, especially with, like we say, major events the next year, such as Euros in Portugal and Sweden, World Championships. I know I did it again. I really can't help this, and people might think I'm joking, but I can't. We're not going back to this. We're going to skim over it. This is the way I speak. Sweden, Portugal. Sweden, Portugal. There you go.
Portugal was fine. It was when you just said Sweden.
Sweden. I don't know, but there you go. The sad thing is, I'm not doing this on purpose. I do struggle to speak. I really do.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh.
I put these accents on and I don't know why. My brain does it automatically and it's a bit silly, but there you go. That's another big thing for next
It's
year.
one of the functions that happens in your
It's one
brain.
that my brain's a bit broken, as I'm sure all of you have listened to many episodes. You can probably understand that by now that I'm not exactly the smartest tool in the shed at times. But yeah, there you go. Big important dates. So please make a note of them because they'll be really, really key
Yeah.
for next. But yeah,
Oh my God, I've just thought what our Christmas present could be toward the adults.
money because I haven't got any of that. I can't pay for my own races, let alone junior races.
That's actually being serious
Oh, you were being
about,
serious?
not about money,
No, but
about
I'm
what
good. I'm about to say I haven't got. If anyone has free race tickets for me, I'll take. I'll let Libby continue. Libby, what is your very serious idea for Christmas present?
we're just giving them loads of dates and things to do. So we're
Exactly.
breaking their banks and all that even more than we already
Exactly.
have done.
But we're being very informative to them. We're giving them the gift of preparation for next year's OCR,
Yep.
and we're giving them the gift of the great song known as the 12 Days OCR Christmas they can sing underneath the Christmas tree. So what more could you want? But yeah, that's a lot of
True.
2024. That's what's happened. I've also just talked about the junior training days in 2025. What else is to come in 2025? If we need to look ahead now, obviously we spoke about
Yeah.
the European Spartan, obviously Euros in Portugal and Worlds in
In
Sweden.
Sweden.
Thank you, you've saved me there.
You're welcome.
And obviously, yeah, it's going to be a really, really exciting year, I think, next year, especially for the youth, like we say. Of course, the Rumble Trophy, the first ever standalone junior event.
Yes.
So that will be really exciting as well. And I think in terms of the juniors racing and how competitive it'll be really, really good. So
Yeah.
really exciting times. I think I've got two of my, I'd say, ones to watch next year in terms of juniors. For everyone to keep an eye on because I reckon they will probably be.
Oh, juniors. I was like, what are you on about?
No, juniors one to watch. So obviously I don't want to put any pressure on them, but both these athletes I've tried to pick out were incredible this year, and I think really shone, and hopefully next year can continue to grow and prove their ability out on races. And I think I'm going to start with probably Harry Jeffrey, of course. Yeah, real standout performances this year in races, constantly improving speed and strength, and of course we already know how strong he is on obstacles. 3K champs, like we already mentioned, he was very, very impressive ahead of the pack. Strong in Costa Rica as well, and hopefully be good in Portugal and Sweden. And of course, he's a former Spartan Kids world champion. So let's see, will he go for the European title in May? It'll be really, really exciting to see. But yeah, that's one of the main ones I think we should watch on. And the other one is, of course, I thought Liv, you
You
were going to
went
reply
to...
me there.
I was
thought you
like,
were
why
back
you
me
just
up
paused?
because I
No,
expected
no.
you to come in and say, I agree with you, Finn. Yes, he's a very good athlete, Finn. And I just got dead silence. I got radio silence. Come on, Livy. I need a bit of support here. I expected you to jump in. That's why I left a little gap.
I was about to go, and you're the one in?
Yes, I do know the other one is, and of course, I want to highlight them because I think also they'll be really good, and that is Izzy Young, also dominant in the youth this year. However, we also saw her in a bit of the adult field as well, which is really, really impressive to see, and hopefully might see her break through to more adult
Yes,
races next year
because
and
she's old
continue to
enough.
exactly, yeah, and she'll continue to challenge that main pack, I think, and definitely put a cat amongst the pigeons, we could say, in that women's elite. So
Um,
yeah,
go back one sec.
do we go backwards?
What?
A cat amongst the pigeons is a saying.
I've never heard that in my life.
Okay. The point being, hopefully, she can stir up the competition. We'll go with that then. Stir up the
Yeah,
adult
that's
elite
better.
competition, and yeah, it'd be really, really exciting to see. So both Harry Jeffrey is a young, two of my favourites to watch, but there's plenty more. I assume the juniors out there, especially. And
I
what's really
agree with you.
there we go. We agree with something for
You're
once.
welcome.
But one
No,
thing I
I
do want to
100%
say,
agree with you. Them two are going to be on it next year.
yeah,
But I think also there's a lot of other juniors out there as well that I think could start building up and getting up to higher places now, like Cameron, Riley, Maria, Sophie Jeffries.
I will
I'm
say
trying to think of juniors' names now. They're all coming to my head. I can't say them quick enough.
The thing is that's I think really good about the junior as well, because they're so young. They grow and improve at such a rapid rate. But also some of them will grow faster than others, and some of them will train more, dedicate more time. It means they'll grow and improve very quickly. And from my experience as a youth, there's a certain point where it just kind of clicks, and you've gone from having not being up there to being up there. So I think what's really exciting is, like I say, these juniors kind of fluctuate in how they improve, and it can lead to many underdogs coming out of nowhere and shining. Some new names could pop out of nowhere and just steal the show. And especially in this long break we've got between seasons, in this long break, people can train, they can improve, and out of nowhere, we might see people we weren't expecting to absolutely shine, some newcomers to absolutely show everyone up and prove themselves.
Yeah.
So especially in the junior field, it is a real place of dark horses, a real place for underdogs, and I think everyone needs to keep their eyes on it, and that is plain and simple.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else to talk about. Oh, I've got something.
Oh, news.
It's not really news.
Oh.
It was gonna be, what is your highlight for this year? Your main highlight for the whole of this year?
Is that in terms of myself? Is that in terms of the podcast?
Yourself.
Myself.
Yourself.
Well, if you guys don't know this, but we do these on Zoom, and my name, Libby's name is Alan Moore on here because she's on Alan's account. But
on Alan's account, so it goes through.
Yeah, my name is the lovely second place male in the UK 3K series because I've kept that name.
He has not changed it. Since it's happened. It has been like this the whole time, and it won't change until the race happens again.
No, exactly that. I will keep this name until Scotland next year. So as you probably tell by me taking pride in that name and pride in that title, for my highlight of the year probably was the 3K series. And interestingly, I don't really see myself as a 3K athlete. I prefer the 7K, 8K scenario. However, it worked out really, really well for me this year, and I'm happy with performances. Of course, Russell in the last race. I'm going to keep mentioning that because that is a very special memory for me. That's staying with me. I'm gonna put that on Instagram bio. Beat Russell Rolsh. No, I did it again. Russell. I turned it the other way around. It's Russell Rolsh that time. I can't say his name. Russell. I'm terribly sorry. I'll put that on Instagram bio. Beat Russell Walsh at a race or something like that. I don't know. I take great pride in that though, and for me, that's one of my highlights of the year in terms of my racing. But in terms of this and the podcast, the big highlight will be starting it. Of course, we started in 2024. Or did we start early 2023? I can't remember now. I'm really bad.
No, 2024.
Good, thank you.
We started before. I remember because we started before the OCR awards. Because I remember Alan talking about when we first started it. Could we get to winning the award for this year?
There we go. Fingers crossed. You hear that, everyone? Win the award for this year. There's a podcast of the year. I know how much you'll love us.
The thingy closed. When did it close?
The nominations.
Yeah.
Did you nominate us? I didn't nominate ourselves.
I didn't even know it was happening. I'm not gonna lie.
I did my lovely nominations, but the highlights of the year
closed 2 weeks ago.
Oh well, hopefully one of you nominated us. I hope so. I hope you guys do enjoy the podcast. But one of my main highlights obviously is the podcast itself. Been incredible. Really, really enjoying it. I hope you're all enjoying it as well. In terms of the podcast itself, obviously starting it all off was a great highlight. But for me, I think one of the debate episodes really made me laugh. We had some great people come on as well, like Ollie, Harry, Izzy. We've had some really, really incredible guests. And not just talk about the podcast, but in terms of my year as a whole, it really has been special. And I've got to thank every one of you. Thank you, Libby, of course. Thank Alan. Thank everyone, really, everyone listening, everyone who's come on, because it really has been really, really special. And I'm saying this like this is an ending. It isn't an ending. We've got plenty more to come.
Taking my thunder.
Exactly.
I was going to say that.
There's plenty more. This is not a sorrow time, everyone. This is a great time.
Sorry guys.
So, yeah.
I'm ditching Finn. It's just gonna be me, and I'm gonna get a new co-host.
We get a new co-host. We do, if we wind it back a couple months. Remember when Ollie was on and we were saying we're gonna ditch you and replace you with Ollie? Could we get? And you said a lot about Ollie today that's been very mean. I think I'd happily have Ollie on as my new the new co-host.
Whoa. We go back to that podcast. How much did I get bullied in that episode?
No.
Yeah. No, I'd have to agree with Finn. I think the best thing for the podcast this year was starting it. The debate, I think, was really good fun. And I think overall, just everyone who's listening, and everyone who's come on the podcast as well. So thank you for everyone who's come on.
Yeah, definitely.
It's been good.
But I think that is a lot, actually. We said this was quite a short episode. I think we've actually done more than we expected in the end, haven't we? This has been quite. It's been it's ups and downs, twists and turns. It's certainly been a roller coaster, hasn't it? We've gone with my pronunciation.
Hopefully, your
Christmas singing and all sorts. It's been a bizarre one, hasn't it? It really has.
No,
you're right.
I'm trying to say pronunciation.
Pronunciation. No, that's pronunciation. Pronunciation. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
That. But yeah, I think, and hopefully next year we can make it. Hopefully we can make it better. I reckon next year.
Yeah. Well, we're always looking to up ourselves. So yeah, definitely. Yeah, very, very special, and hope you all enjoyed.
Yeah. So I reckon that's the end of this episode.
Should I do the little ending spiel?
Go on then.
All right then. So everyone, thank you very much for listening to another episode of Pint-Sized OCR. I hope you all have a really, really good Christmas. I hope you enjoyed listening to this.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. I saw you about to cough there, so I paused. Anyway, yeah, hope you all have a good Christmas. Hope you all have a really, really good New Year. For everyone listening, maybe early on Patreon, wow, congratulations. Thank you for listening to this early. Everyone who isn't, you're missing out. You're behind the crowd who get to listen to our lovely voices. So there you go. Maybe consider joining the Patreon. It's a great Christmas gift for someone as well. Giving them a bit of Patreon time. You never know. Obviously, you don't get us. You get all of the UK OCR podcast as well. So really, really special. But thank you everyone very much. Have a good Christmas. It's a bye from me.
And it's a bye from me. And Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you for listening to Pint-Sized OCR, produced and presented by UK OCR. If you like what you hear, please subscribe or leave us a review. And you can even get your parents to join our Patreon train so you can get your podcasts earlier than everyone else.